The Pentagon just gave Anthropic an ultimatum. Weaken your AI safety guardrails by this Friday, or else.
That is a high-stakes standoff. Welcome to 5-Minute AI News for Wednesday, February 25th. We've also got Google teaching AI how to invent new algorithms, a massive chip deal from Meta, and a new model that generates text in a completely different way.
Let's start with that Pentagon dispute. They're telling Anthropic to loosen its AI safety restrictions for defense applications or face penalties. This is a major clash between government needs and a company's ethical guidelines.
It really is. It puts Anthropic in a terrible position and raises huge questions about how much leverage the government has over these foundational model companies. Investor confidence is definitely watching this one closely.
On a related note of AI meeting regulation, age verification is spreading across the internet, driven by new child safety laws. Platforms like Discord and even ChatGPT are using AI to estimate user age and lock accounts until they can verify they're adults.
This is a privacy minefield. While the goal is safety, it means more personal data collection and could lead to censorship concerns. It's a trend that's accelerating quickly.
Speaking of accelerating, Meta just signed a multi-year, multi-billion-dollar deal with AMD for customized AI chips. Some reports say it could be worth up to $100 billion and might even give Meta a 10% equity stake in AMD.
$100 billion? That is an enormous bet on building out their own AI infrastructure, and a huge move to diversify away from just relying on NVIDIA. It also shows the absolute tsunami of cash flooding into AI hardware right now.
Let's shift from hardware to the software itself. Google DeepMind has a fascinating new system called AlphaEvolve. It's an AI that uses evolutionary principles to automatically discover brand new multi-agent learning algorithms.
So it's not just tuning existing code, it's inventing entirely new logic? That's a significant leap. It's basically automating the process of algorithmic discovery, potentially finding solutions humans would never think of.
Exactly. It already discovered a new algorithm that matched or beat state-of-the-art methods in a series of complex games. It's a fundamental shift in how we might design AI systems in the future.
And speaking of new designs, a company called Inception just launched Mercury 2, which they're calling the first diffusion-based reasoning model for language.
This is a big architectural change. Instead of generating text one word at a time like current models, it refines an entire passage in parallel. They claim it's more than 5 times faster than traditional models.
A 5-time speed-up would be a game-changer for real-time applications. In other company news, Alibaba released its QN 3.5 model series, focusing on efficiency over raw size. Their new 35 billion parameter model is outperforming their old 235 billion parameter one.
That really proves the point that smarter architecture and better data can beat sheer scale. They're making high-performance AI much more accessible and cheaper to run.
On the application side, Anthropic is giving Claude cross-app capabilities with new co-work plugins. Now it can analyze data in Microsoft Excel and then automatically generate a PowerPoint presentation from those results.
That's a powerful workflow for business users. Now let's talk about tools for developers. Meta just open-sourced a toolkit called GCM, or GPU Cluster Monitoring. It's designed to find and fix hardware instability in massive AI training clusters.
That sounds like a solution to a very expensive problem. Unstable hardware can waste millions in compute time, so proactive monitoring is critical for anyone operating at scale.
And for those building agents, a study just confirmed that retrieval augmented generation, or RAG, is far more efficient than just stuffing a model's context window with data. Using RAG was 2.7 times cheaper and twice as fast to get the same correct answer.
So being smart about what information you give the model is better than just giving it everything. That makes perfect sense. But all this new tooling is creating its own problems. There's a rising crisis in open source called vibe coding.
Right, where developers are just flooding projects with low-quality AI-generated code submissions. The Curl project had to shut down its bug bounty because 20% of submissions were from AI. It's overwhelming the human maintainers who keep these projects alive.
It's a huge threat to the open source ecosystem. And to wrap up, OpenAI scored a legal victory, getting a trade secrets lawsuit from xAI dismissed, though it could be refiled.
It seems the court found no direct evidence that OpenAI directed former xAI employees to take anything. A temporary reprieve for them in a very competitive landscape.
Definitely. And the biggest story today remains that incredible pressure the Pentagon is putting on Anthropic. It's a defining moment for the relationship between AI developers and national security.
Absolutely. That's all the time we have for today. If you enjoyed the show, please like, subscribe, and leave us a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It really helps.
Thanks for tuning in to 5-Minute AI News. Have a great day.